In this video, we are diving deep into the 12 things you must delete from your life in stillness. This journey is not about grand gestures or public declarations, but rather the quiet, deliberate process of letting go, carried out in the solitude of your own presence. It's in these moments of undisturbed reflection that true transformation occurs, far from the noise and distractions of our everyday lives. Why stillness? Because it's in this undisturbed state that we can truly listen to ourselves, understand our deepest desires, and recognize the obstacles that stand in our way. It's a time when the mind can focus, uncluttered by the chaos of the external world, allowing us to see with clarity what needs to be removed from our lives. The essence of this process lies in its silence. It's a personal, introspective journey that demands honesty, courage, and a willingness to confront the parts of our lives that no longer serve us. These are not just minor adjustments, but profound changes that can redirect the course of our lives towards a more fulfilling path. The 12 things we're about to explore are not merely distractions, they are barriers to our growth and happiness. They range from the internal, such as self-doubt, fear, and the pursuit of perfectionism, to the external, like toxic relationships and the relentless noise of digital life. Each one in its own way hampers our ability to move forward, to evolve, and to embrace the life we truly desire. This silent purge is an act of self-care, a necessary step towards shedding the weight that holds us back. It's about making space for new growth, for the things that truly matter, and it starts with the commitment to face these challenges head-on, in the quietude of our own hearts and minds. In the profound silence of self-reflection, where the noise of the world fades into the background, lies the perfect setting for transformation. This moment, this very act of stillness, is where you'll find the courage to confront and silently remove the 12 encumbrances that have stealthily anchored you away from your true potential. Why in stillness, you ask? Because it's in these quiet hours, away from the chaos and cacophony of daily life, that your mind can best identify, untangle, and free itself from the webs we're about to discuss. Let's delve deeper into the first point of our journey, the whispers of self-doubt. 1. Self-doubt. Imagine you're alone in a room, the world outside doesn't exist for a moment, and it's just you and your thoughts. This is where the battle begins. The whispers of self-doubt are like shadows that stretch longer in the fading light, making them seem more daunting than they truly are. In stillness, these whispers become audible, not to scare you, but to be confronted with the truth of your own strength. Why delete in stillness? In the hustle of daily life, these whispers are drowned out by the noise, yet they persist, subtly influencing decisions and actions. It's only in stillness that you can truly hear them, understand their origin, and address them. This is your moment to engage in a quiet dialogue with yourself, where you can challenge these doubts with evidence of your past successes, your resilience, and your inherent worth. How to delete? Reflect on achievements. Begin by listing, even mentally, your achievements. Allow yourself to feel pride in what you've accomplished, no matter how small it may seem. Affirmations. Craft affirmations that resonate with your aspirations and repeat them during your moments of stillness. These positive reinforcements are powerful tools against self-doubt. Set small goals. Achieving small goals can boost your confidence. Set attainable objectives and celebrate these victories in silence, letting the satisfaction fuel your self-belief. Mindfulness and meditation. Engage in mindfulness or meditation practices to center your thoughts and control the narrative in your head. This can help in quieting the self-doubt and focusing on the present and positive possibilities. The silent triumph. Overcoming self-doubt doesn't happen overnight, nor does it need to be a journey filled with grandiose gestures. It's the quiet, consistent efforts in the solitude of your own company that build the foundation of a more confident you, each time you choose to confront and challenge these doubts in stillness. You chip away at the power they hold over you. Remember, in the quiet reflection of your own mind, you hold the power to rewrite the script of self-doubt into one of self-assurance and strength. This is your first step on the journey of silently removing the burdens that weigh you down, making space for a life filled with more purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Continuing from the foundation of confronting self-doubt in the silence of introspection, we move to the second critical element that demands our quiet attention: procrastination. This is not just about delaying tasks, it's about understanding the why behind our hesitation and overcoming it in the solitude of our own reflections. 2. Procrastination. Picture yourself in the early hours of the morning or late at night. The world around you is still, and it's just you and your plans, your dreams, and the tasks that will lead you there. Yet, there's a gap between knowing what needs to be done and taking the action to do it. This gap is where procrastination lives, thriving in the noise and busyness of life, but standing out starkly in the stillness. In the quiet, you're faced with the reality of your procrastination, unmasked and undeniable. It's here, in this undisturbed setting, that you can dig deep into the roots of your procrastination. Is it fear of failure, perfectionism, or perhaps a lack of motivation? The stillness allows for an honesty with oneself that is often avoided in the hustle of daily life. Identify the cause. Use this time of stillness to really explore why you're putting things off. Understanding the cause is the first step to addressing it. Break tasks down. Large tasks can seem overwhelming. Break them into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes it easier to start, and each small achievement fuels your motivation. Set deadlines. Use the calm of your quiet time to set realistic deadlines for yourself. Deadlines can create a sense of urgency and help motivate you to act. Reward yourself. Recognize and reward your progress. This positive reinforcement can be a powerful motivator and is most meaningful when acknowledged in a moment of quiet reflection. The battle against procrastination in the quiet of your own space is a deeply personal one. It's about setting the stage for a more productive, fulfilled version of yourself. Each task completed, each deadline met, and each moment of procrastination overcome in silence is a testament to your growth. The victory over procrastination doesn't come with fanfare or applause, but in the silent acknowledgement of your own progress. It's in the stillness that you find the strength to push through the inertia, to prioritize action over delay, and to step closer to the person you aspire to be. Having navigated the treacherous waters of self-doubt and procrastination in the quietude of self-reflection, we now turn our attention to the third significant barrier that often hinders our progress: the shadows of past failures. This step is about confronting and releasing the hold that past mistakes and disappointments have on our present and future selves. 3. Past failures. In the silence of your own space, past failures can loom large, casting long shadows over your ambitions and dreams. These are the moments, perhaps in the quiet late at night or in the early morning before the world wakes, where those memories can surface with a clarity and intensity that is both uncomfortable and enlightening. Addressing past failures in stillness allows you to process these experiences without external judgment or distractions. It's a time to be honest with yourself about what happened, why it happened, and how you can learn from these experiences. This introspection can transform past failures from sources of pain and embarrassment into valuable lessons and stepping stones for future success. Acknowledge and accept. The first step is to acknowledge these failures and accept them as part of your journey. Denying or ignoring them only gives them more power over you. Analyze and learn. In quiet reflection, consider what led to these failures. What could you have done differently? What did you learn? This analysis turns negative experiences into lessons. Forgive yourself. Self-forgiveness is crucial. Beating yourself up over past mistakes serves no purpose other than to anchor you to them. Forgive yourself and use this as fuel to move forward. Plan for the future. Use the insights gained from this reflection to plan how you will approach similar situations differently in the future. This proactive step transforms past failures into a foundation for future resilience and success. Overcoming the shadows of past failures in silence is a powerful act of self-reclamation. It's about rewriting the narrative of your life, not as a series of missteps, but as a journey of growth, learning, and resilience. This process does not erase the past, but reframes it, allowing you to view your experiences through a lens of compassion and understanding, rather than judgment and regret. We arrive at a pivotal crossroad, one that demands our undivided attention and wisdom, the entanglement of negative influences. Unlike the battles fought within the confines of our own mind, this challenge involves the external forces that shape our thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately, our destinies. 4. Negative influences. In the sanctuary of solitude, where the din of the world subsides, we are gifted with the clarity to discern the subtle and sometimes overt forces that nudge us away from our true path. These influences may manifest as people, habits, or even the media we consume, each carrying the potential to cloud our judgment and derail our aspirations. It is in the quietude of contemplation that we can truly perceive the extent of these negative influences. Stripped of their disguises and distractions, we see them for what they are, barriers to our growth. This silent scrutiny allows us to evaluate their impact with a clear mind, fostering decisions that are not swayed by emotion or immediate gratification, but are rooted in our long-term well-being and personal growth. Inventory of influences. Create a mental inventory of your daily interactions, habits, and consumption. Identify those that drain your energy or detract from your values. Evaluate and decide. Reflect on the value these influences add to your life. Are they supportive of your growth, or do they pull you back? Make a conscious decision about what deserves your time and energy. Set boundaries. With wisdom, set boundaries or distance yourself from these negative influences. This might mean reducing contact with certain individuals, changing your routines, or altering your media consumption. Cultivate positivity. Replace negative spaces with positive influences. Surround yourself with people and engage in activities that uplift you and align with your goals. The decision to sever ties with negative influences is a testament to your strength and commitment to personal excellence. It is a declaration that you value yourself enough to walk away from anything that does not serve your highest good. This act of self-preservation is not one of arrogance, but of wisdom. It acknowledges the finite nature of time and the importance of investing it in environments and relationships that nurture your soul. In the serenity of your solitude, you are the sculptor of your destiny, chiseling away the excess to reveal the masterpiece within. This process is gradual, requiring patience and persistent effort, yet each decision to remove a negative influence is a stroke of the chisel, shaping a future where you are empowered, focused, and free to pursue your highest aspirations. Not merely the physical clutter that occupies our spaces, but also the mental clutter that congests our minds. This is about more than tidiness. It's a crucial step towards clarity and purpose. 5. Clutter. In the stillness that envelops us during moments of solitude, The presence of clutter, both physical and mental, becomes unmistakably apparent. It's in these moments of quiet reflection that we recognize how our surroundings and our thoughts can mirror each other, each form of clutter reflecting and amplifying the other, creating a cycle that muddies our focus and drains our energy. Addressing clutter in a moment of stillness allows us to see it for what it truly is, a barrier to our peace and productivity. It is in these moments of clarity that we can thoughtfully decide what serves us and what detracts from our well-being. The process of decluttering, then, becomes not just an act of cleaning, but an intentional practice of letting go of what no longer serves us, making room for new opportunities and experiences. Physical decluttering. Start with your immediate environment. Choose a space that feels particularly chaotic and begin the process of sorting, organizing, and purging. Ask yourself if each item adds value to your life or if it's merely occupying space. Mental decluttering. Turn inward and examine the thoughts and worries crowding your mind. Practice mindfulness or journaling to identify these mental blocks, then consciously work to release them, whether through meditation, conversation, or other forms of self-expression. Embrace minimalism. Consider adopting a more minimalist approach to both your physical and mental worlds. Focus on simplicity, keeping only what adds meaning and joy to your life. Regular check-ins. Make decluttering a regular practice. Set aside quiet time periodically to reassess and declutter, ensuring that both your space and mind remain clear and focused. The silent triumph. The act of decluttering, especially in the stillness of our own company, is a deeply personal journey. It asks us to evaluate what's truly important, to let go of the superfluous, and to cherish the essential. The next crucial step we encounter is the need to detach from the endless pursuit of external validation. This pursuit, often deeply ingrained, can lead us away from our true selves, tethering our sense of worth to the opinions and approval of others. 6. External validation. In moments of stillness, the quest for external validation reveals itself as a relentless echo, a voice seeking affirmation from outside rather than within. This realization prompts us to question the authenticity of our actions and decisions. Are they truly ours, or are they shaped by an insatiable desire for acceptance? Addressing the need for external validation in stillness allows us to confront the uncomfortable truth that this pursuit is an unending cycle, one that diverts us from our genuine path. It is in the quietude of introspection that we can begin to untangle our self-worth from the opinions of others, fostering a deeper connection with our inner selves and our intrinsic values. Self-reflection. Engage in self-reflection to understand why external validation is so important to you. Identify the areas of your life where this need is most pronounced and consider the underlying insecurities driving it. Cultivate self-validation. Shift the focus from seeking external approval to cultivating internal affirmation. Acknowledge your achievements, strengths, and progress, learning to celebrate these in the absence of external accolades. Set personal goals. Establish goals based on your values, interests, and aspirations, not on societal expectations or the desire to impress others. Let your personal fulfillment be the measure of your success. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness practices can help quiet the external noise and bring your focus back to your own voice and values. Through meditation, you can learn to appreciate your worth without needing it to be affirmed by others. Detaching from the need for external validation is a liberating step toward authenticity and self-reliance. It's a declaration of independence, asserting that your value does not hinge on the judgment of others. This realization, often reached in the stillness of self-reflection, empowers you to live more authentically, making decisions that align with your true self rather than chasing the fleeting satisfaction of external approval. In embracing this shift, you pave the way for a richer, more fulfilling life, one where your self-worth is derived from within. This internal source of validation is both stable and sustaining, offering a wellspring of confidence that is not at the mercy of others' perceptions. Building on the foundation of reclaiming our self-worth from the clutches of external validation, we venture into the realm of comfort zones. These familiar spaces, while seemingly safe and comforting, are often the very confines that restrict our growth and potential. 7. Comfort zones. In the solitude of introspection, the contours of our comfort zones become vividly clear. These are the boundaries within which we operate with ease, but beyond which lies the true testing ground for our courage, adaptability, and growth. It's here, in the quietude of our self-reflection, that we recognize the seductive lure of the familiar and the cost it exacts on our evolution. Confronting our comfort zones in stillness is akin to shining a light on the shadows of our fears and complacency. This deliberate pause allows us to see the comfort zone not as a sanctuary, but as a barrier. It is in this clarity of mind and spirit that we find the strength to step beyond the known, to challenge ourselves, and to embrace the discomfort that inevitably accompanies growth. Acknowledge the fear. Begin by acknowledging the fears that tether you to your comfort zone. Is it fear of failure, judgment, or the unknown? Recognizing these fears is the first step in overcoming them. Small steps beyond. Growth doesn't require a leap into the abyss, but rather small, manageable steps outside your comfort zone. Identify areas where you can gently push your boundaries and commit to taking those steps. Celebrate progress. Each step beyond your comfort zone is a victory. Celebrate these moments, no matter how small they may seem. This reinforces the value of stepping into the unfamiliar. Seek support. While this journey begins in solitude, support from trusted friends or mentors can provide encouragement and perspective as you navigate beyond your comfort zones. The process of breaking free from our comfort zones is a deeply personal journey of self-discovery and bravery. It's a path that is both challenging and exhilarating, leading us to uncover strengths we never knew we had and to achievements we once thought impossible. We encounter a subtle yet pervasive force that can quietly derail our journey: procrastination. This habitual avoidance of tasks not only impedes our progress, but also breeds a cycle of stress, guilt, and diminished self-esteem. 8. Procrastination. In moments of stillness, the full impact of procrastination becomes glaringly apparent. It's here, in the quiet reflection, that we confront the truth about the time lost to delay and the opportunities missed. This realization urges us to question why we procrastinate and how we can overcome this barrier to our growth and fulfillment. Addressing procrastination in stillness allows us to see it not just as a habit, but as a symptom of deeper issues, such as fear of failure, perfectionism, or lack of motivation. In the silence free from distractions and justifications, we can honestly assess the roots of our procrastination and begin the process of change. Understand the why. Dive deep into the reasons behind your procrastination. Is it fear, overwhelm, or perhaps unclear goals? Understanding the root cause is the first step towards overcoming it. Break tasks into smaller steps. Large tasks can seem daunting and fuel procrastination. Break them down into smaller, more manageable steps to reduce overwhelm and create a clear path forward. Set clear deadlines. Self-imposed deadlines can help to combat procrastination. They create a sense of urgency and can motivate you to take action. Reward progress. Recognize and reward yourself for completing tasks, no matter how small. This positive reinforcement can boost your motivation and reduce the urge to procrastinate. Seek accountability. Share your goals with someone you trust. This accountability can be a powerful motivator to stay on track and resist the temptation to delay. The battle against procrastination is fought in the quiet moments of self-reflection and determination. By understanding its roots and implementing strategies to overcome it, we reclaim our time and our potential for achievement. This silent victory over procrastination empowers us to move forward with purpose, efficiency, and a renewed sense of control over our lives. We confront an insidious obstacle that often lurks unnoticed: negative self-talk. This internal dialogue, steeped in criticism and doubt, can significantly hinder our progress by undermining our confidence and self-belief. 9. Negative self-talk. In the quietude of introspection, the voices of negative self-talk echo with clarity, revealing their damaging impact on our psyche. It is in these moments of stillness that we recognize the power of our own words to shape our reality, prompting a crucial examination of the narratives we tell ourselves. Addressing negative self-talk in stillness provides the space to objectively hear these internal dialogues and understand their origins. This pause allows us to challenge the veracity of these negative assertions and to begin the process of replacing them with more constructive and empowering narratives. Identify the patterns. Pay attention to the recurring themes of your negative self-talk. Identifying these patterns is the first step towards change. Challenge the negativity. Confront each negative thought with evidence that disproves it. This practice helps to weaken the hold of unfounded beliefs and to build a more positive self-image. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Self-compassion is a powerful antidote to negative self-talk, affirmations, and positivity. Cultivate a habit of positive affirmations. Regularly affirming your strengths, capabilities, and worth can help to rewire your thought patterns towards positivity. Mindfulness and meditation. Engaging in mindfulness and meditation can help to detach from negative thoughts, observing them without judgment and letting them pass. Overcoming negative self-talk is a profound victory in the silent battle within. By actively choosing to speak to ourselves with kindness, encouragement, and positivity, we not only enhance our mental well-being, but also unlock our potential for growth and achievement. This transformation begins in the stillness of self-reflection, where we have the clarity to recognize and address the self-sabotaging narratives that have held us back. As we continue to challenge and change these narratives, we build a foundation of self-esteem and confidence that supports our journey towards our goals and aspirations. We encounter a pervasive challenge that often goes unchecked: the habit of comparing ourselves to others. This habit can stealthily undermine our self-worth and distract us from our personal growth and achievements. 10. Comparing ourselves to others. In moments of solitude and reflection, the tendency to compare ourselves to others becomes starkly apparent. It is here, in the stillness, that we confront the truth behind our comparisons. They are based on perceptions and partial views of others' lives, not on the entirety of their experiences or our own unique journey. Addressing the habit of comparison in stillness allows us to introspectively understand its roots, be it insecurity, fear of inadequacy, or societal pressures. This quiet reflection offers us the opportunity to reassess our values and to focus on our own path, distinct from anyone else's. Acknowledge your unique journey. Recognize that your life is unique, with its own set of challenges and achievements. Embrace your path as incomparable. Focus on your progress. Shift your focus from others to yourself. Celebrate your own progress and milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Cultivate gratitude. Practice gratitude for what you have and who you are. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Limit social media consumption. Social media often amplifies feelings of inadequacy through curated and highlight reel content. Limiting your exposure can reduce the urge to compare. Set personal goals based on your values. Define success on your own terms, based on what truly matters to you, not by societal standards or others' achievements. Overcoming the habit of comparing ourselves to others is a silent yet profound victory. It liberates us from the confines of external validation and redirects our energy towards our personal growth and self-fulfillment. This triumph fosters a healthier mindset, where our self-worth is derived from our own values and achievements, not from how we stack up against others. In the tranquility of our solitude, we find the strength to appreciate our unique journey and to honor our individuality. This acknowledgement not only enhances our self-esteem, but also enriches our experience of life, making us more present and engaged with our own story. We encounter an often overlooked yet significant barrier to our growth, the reluctance to step out of our comfort zones. This resistance not only limits our experiences but also hampers our potential for development and fulfillment. 11. Reluctance to leave the comfort zone. In the stillness of self-reflection, the comfort zone reveals itself not as a refuge, but as a cage. It is in this quiet introspection that we realize the true cost of our complacency, missed opportunities for growth, learning, and discovery. Addressing our reluctance to leave the comfort zone in stillness allows us to confront the fears and insecurities that tether us to the familiar. This silent contemplation provides the clarity to see beyond our immediate apprehensions, envisioning the broader horizons that lie just outside our self-imposed boundaries. Acknowledge your fears. Recognize the fears that keep you within your comfort zone. Understanding these fears is the first step towards overcoming them. Small steps. Outside, begin with small challenges that stretch your boundaries, gradually building your confidence to tackle larger ones. Visualize success. Imagine the positive outcomes of stepping out of your comfort zone. Visualization can be a powerful motivator in overcoming fear. Seek support. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth and support you in stepping outside your comfort zone. Reflect on past successes. Remind yourself of times when you successfully faced challenges. This reflection can boost your confidence in your ability to overcome current fears. The decision to step beyond our comfort zones marks a pivotal moment in our journey of self-improvement. This leap, though silent and personal, is a profound act of courage that propels us towards new experiences, growth, and the realization of our full potential. In the solitude of this decision, we find the strength to confront and overcome our fears, embracing the uncertainty and excitement of the unknown. This shift not only broadens our horizons, but also deepens our understanding of ourselves and our capabilities. We are faced with a subtle yet pervasive barrier that often goes unnoticed: the fear of change itself. This fear can quietly undermine our aspirations, keeping us tethered to the status quo even when it no longer serves our best interests. 12. Fear of change. In the silence of contemplation, the fear of change reveals its dual nature, as both a guardian of comfort and an impediment to growth. It is within this stillness that we come to understand the paradoxical role fear plays in our lives, acting as a signal of both potential danger and potential growth. Confronting the fear of change in stillness allows us to dissect its origins and implications, providing a space to differentiate between irrational fears and legitimate concerns. This silent introspection enables us to align our actions with our core values and aspirations, rather than being swayed by fleeting anxieties. Identify the source. Understand what aspects of change frighten you. Is it the unknown, potential failure, or something else? Identifying the source is crucial for addressing it. Embrace uncertainty. Recognize that uncertainty is a natural part of life and change. Learning to embrace it can reduce the fear associated with change. Focus on the positive. Shift your focus to the potential benefits of change. What new opportunities, skills, or experiences might it bring? Develop flexibility. Cultivate a mindset that is open and adaptable to change. Flexibility allows you to navigate changes more smoothly and with less fear. Take incremental steps. Break down the change into smaller, manageable steps. This approach can make the process less daunting and more achievable. Overcoming the fear of change is a quiet yet significant victory in our personal development. It signifies a profound shift from being a passive observer of our lives to an active participant, willing to embrace the uncertainties and opportunities that change brings. This triumph over fear empowers us to pursue our goals and dreams with courage and openness, unshackled from the constraints of the familiar. As we move forward, embracing change becomes not just a necessity, but a welcome challenge that stimulates growth, resilience, and a deeper appreciation for the dynamic nature of life.